Hi everyone, welcome to Free Your Mind. We're here to help someone to get things off their chest. We're here to help someone to free their mind. So without further ado, we're going to get this show on the road. First, I got to apologize for starting 15 minutes early today. I have some business engagement and I prefer to start a bit early than to cancel the show, okay? The show must go on. So being a little early, hopefully people will join in midway and they will be able to see the show from the beginning as this is allowed on live streaming, okay? So first I'm going to do a bit of a shout out and, oh, hi Lola, you're early. What's the tea? Okay, it is coming up. Alright guys, I'm so happy to see some regular, even though I'm a bit early. I really have to rush out this evening. So, I decided instead of canceling the show, I just start a little bit earlier. Now we have a very interesting letter today. I'm even wondering if it's a real letter. It was sent in, however, but it's a bit, and actually it is coming from a mail this time. So I'm going to read this letter and you guys just going to judge for yourself, okay? Apparently this person wants us to just give it to him just like that. So I'm going to read the letter and you guys going to really help me to understand this letter because it's a bit, I don't know. Judge for yourself, okay? So, without further ado, let me jump in this strange letter. It said, "Hi Khichi, I am loving your series, Free Your Mind. I am in a bit of a jam and I figured that this is a safe place for me to share what is on my mind. I am kind of cheating on my wife, but it is not like what you may be thinking. My wife is suffering from fibroid and she is constantly spotting. This has taken a toll on our marriage in such a way that I have been stepping out of my marriage. Now, I am not in a relationship with any of these women. It is purely for sex. What has been hitting me hard, however, is having to spend tons of money. So much on hotels. I really want to stop as I love my wife and is not, and the not is in all cap, looking to end my marriage. Just thought that if I just hear you and the ladies really bash me on this chat, I might just come to my senses." Guys, I'm gonna can you pronounce my name? Naravni. Okay guys, I'm gonna read this letter again one more time. Listen carefully because this is a bit obnoxious. That's how I'm looking at this letter, but I'm gonna read it a second time and you guys really gonna help me to understand this letter one more time. I am loving your series, Free Your Mind. I am in a bit of a jam and I figured that this is a safe place for me to share what is on my mind. I am kind of cheating on my wife, but it is not like what you may be thinking. My wife is suffering from fibroid and she is constantly spotting. This has taken a toll on our marriage in such a way that I have been stepping out of my marriage. Now I am not I am not in a relationship with any of these women. It is purely for sex. What has been hitting me hard, however, is having to spend so much on hotel. I really want to stop as I love my wife and is not looking to end my marriage. So just thought, here is where I think is really obnoxious. Just thought that if I just hear you and the ladies really bash me on this chat, I might just come to my senses. That's the letter. Now, whew, that's the letter. So apparently, this person wants us to really give it to him. So he is obviously totally conscious of what he is doing. Now, he is not looking to get out of his marriage, and he has been spending a lot on hotels. Now, according to the letter, it is these women, not a woman, not a relationship, just these women. So I have no idea, and if you guys have any idea, let me know in the chat where he's finding these women from, okay? And what a excuse. My wife has fiber, and because of that, she is constantly spotting. Now, this guy is... All right, let me go to the chart and see what's out there before I really start to give it to him. Okay, okay. If you love... Okay, this is good. What different women... With different women, wow. All right, hi from Orlando. Hi, sweet, how are you? I like... Okay, bashing to come out on is... come to his senses. He should come to his senses regardless of what people say. That is my point. First of all, from the moment that he sat down to write this email, he is fully aware of what he is doing. All right, Brittany. Okay, can you give a pout? Truth is always bitter. All right, the guy has lost his self-control. Time to fix that. All right, he's looking to give him or something more than thyroid. No, it's actually fibroid. Okay, Yvonne, even if she is suffering from fibroid, what is the love? Where is the love? Why did you got married with her? Try to rekindle the time that you was in love. Okay, he just wants attention. I kind of think that too. All right, but not in a good way. All right, and what about his wife? If he would replace himself in his wife's place, would he like if she was showing this behavior? I'm certainly thinking no. And honestly, just reading this email, I'm thinking that this is a young person. I don't know why, but I'm not bashing young people now, but I just get the sense that this is a younger person, and he's very obnoxious and a little bit cocky, like, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get to you, mister. Let me just read some of the comments. All right, Lola, you should have never cheated. He need to be honest. Tell his wife before moving on. Rather to be honest, rather than him cheating on her, they can talk about it and they can figure out a way to please each other or him. All right. I like your idea. What are so good? Okay. God bless you. All right. All right. Sex isn't everything. Sex ain't better than love. All right. How he should honor husband, marriage, and his wife. He took an oath before God. Till death do us part. He need to pray and ask the Lord to help him with his feelings. I'm not going to say it's easy because I can't encourage him to keep committing adultery. It is wrong, period. Great. Laverne, I understand he's feeling sexual. However, he can do porn or MS. Palmer and her 5 daughters, sex toys even. All right. Gracious, I think he just need to put himself in her shoe. What if he was the other? What if it was the other way around? Okay, love. If any person is not comfortable with a situation, then say something right away. Don't like this option, then walk away. Sanity and personal confidence is value way more. All right. Now, guys, all right, let me read Adrian. I am not even paying attention to the ladies that he mentioned. The money he is using on hotels and lady, he should save it up and get her to the hospital to remove it. Then they can get back to their life. Thumbs up for that comment. Thumbs up for that comment. Okay, so apparently this person is I'm just thinking this is somebody that like to play, and this is just a pass for him. And because he is guilty and he's feeling the need maybe to stop, or he's just joking around with us on the chat, I don't know, then he wants us to know that he's doing this. However, I noticed that he capitalized on not. He really do not want to end this marriage. He wants to stay in his marriage, but because of the spotting. Now, let me say it. And guys, do not come for me with what I'm going to say. And what I'm going to say might sound a bit, but you know there's condoms, right? There is condoms. And I'm thinking, if I love my wife and things is going on and it's just spotting, there's condoms, you know, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So all of this kind of bulls that he's talking about, oh, because of the spotting on the fiber and blah, 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 you have to be going out. No, this Mr. is not even saying, okay, there's little Miss Jane down the road and this is what is going on. Women! So apparently this person is a sex addict or yes, I said it, mister. Because frankly, you are dealing with women. You're saying these, not a. So how often are you doing this? And now your pocket is burning and you're complaining. So what I want to know, if your pocket wasn't burning, this wouldn't be okay? What is it that you're telling your wife? What is going on? Why are you robbing your home from having a wonderful family? What are you doing? Are there children involved? You really didn't say. You're just like this obnoxious, this full of ego person, just, okay, you want me to bash you? I'm really going to give it to you because you don't need to be doing this. You really know what you're doing. And for you to be stepping out of your marriage and spending so much on hotels and going with different women, I hope you are not taking anything home to your wife. Now, what's going to happen? Let's say tomorrow morning you wake up and your wife is no longer spotting. What's the excuse going to be? You're just going to go cold turkey and stop going? I bet not. I bet not. Okay. All right. You want us ladies to bash you so that you could come to your senses. You already come to your senses and you already know that what you're doing is totally wrong. So your wife having fibers is an excuse for you to go out there to do this. Where is the love? Where is the love? How long have you been married? What is it you're getting from these people? Now, how do you even get it up? Like, I mean, if all of that is going on, it's something you're enjoying because you keep doing it over and over. It's not like, okay, you know, Khichi, I was so desperate and I step out on my wife one time and I'm really, really sorry about it and I really don't know how to tell my wife about it. It's not, These women, like, you know, are you taking my show for a joke? Because this is not a joke. And if you're trying to, you know, just come and have us ladies just, you know, get worked up, then you're so wrong, okay? Anyway, let me go back to the board. I agree with you. You should use condom, definitely. All right, spotting doesn't mean his wife doesn't have sexual. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you so much. All right, I am a virgin and masturbate addict. All right, well, you got to do what you got to do to please yourself. Personally, for instance, this kind of thing that he's saying you have to step out. What happened to his wife Anne's? You know, it's this person is just way too much. All right, spill all the tea. Who is he? No. I cannot. I wish I could, but I can't. Okay. All right. You need to help her find alternative cure for her fiber, as I'm sure she has been to the doctor and they can help her. I am sure that she is seeing a doctor and I'm sure that something is going on. Maybe what I'm getting from this, maybe it's either she's gonna go do her operation or something and everything is coming to an end, the spotting is coming to an end and he's trying to stop. Maybe he's trying to stop, so he's just wanna find a way, like as he said, for us to bash him. Wake up and stop. It's gonna stop. If you really want your marriage, it's gonna stop. Other than that, guess what? Anyway, I wouldn't do that because I promise I would not call name and I would not try to get in touch with your wife. So I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying you need to stop. I'm joking. Okay, got you. All right. HIV is still here. Stop before you got before you both get infected. That is such a sad thing. Can you imagine? Circumstances beyond the wife control. She happened to have fibroids, like so many of us do. So many of us. Now hers is at a stage where she's constantly spotting. So once she's constantly spotting, we all know what comes next. What comes next is that she definitely will have to go and get it out. Now Mr. Mention have no patience. Okay? He didn't mention his wife. He didn't mention how she feels. He didn't mention anything. It's all about him and his ego and his women and his money that he's spending. It's all about him. Now, maybe you don't deserve your wife. Yeah, I say it. Maybe you really don't. I mean, I don't understand where you're coming from. I really, really don't understand what this is about. You want us to bash you, to wake you up? I hope you are fully awake. This needs to stop. You need to have respect. You're not only disrespecting your wife, but you are disrespecting yourself. And you're not only disrespecting yourself, you're disrespecting the ladies that you're sleeping with. Because if you respect women, you would not be doing this. So wake up and stop what you're doing. You want your marriage. You said you want your marriage in all cap. So what do you think marriage is about? Marriage is not about going around and doing things when your wife is down. You are there to build each other up, and it's time that you understand what this is about. If you happen to be sick, you're a man, and I'm not calling anything on you, but if you happen to be sick, would you like your wife to leave you at home and go have fun outside because you cannot stand up? I'm sure you would not want that. So don't play. You know, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. It's time to stop, and I'm telling you, please stop. Okay? I'm going back to the board. Help me out here. He's a man. He wants to have his cake and eat it. That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. There is more than one way of pleasing him. I'm sure his wife could make him happy without having normal penetrative sex. Know what I mean? Of course I do know, and I am sure everyone on this panel do know what we are talking about. Okay? Lola, my mom had fibroids and they did surgery on her, took out her ovaries and tube because it started affecting. This letter is real. Find a good doctor. Definitely, that's what I'm saying. Definitely. So apparently I'm thinking that this letter could be real. What I'm thinking is that he's messing up, and it have nothing to do with the fibroid. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It has nothing to do with the fibroid. Apparently, maybe he want to stop. Maybe, as he said, he really want us to, wake him up, and this is his platform. I guarantee that maybe he's watching this thing with his wife. I didn't know that we have so much men on it, but believe me or not, there's a lot of men that do watch this show. So it goes for you guys out there. You got to respect your family. Family first, okay? Respect yourself. Respect your wife. All right, back to the board. I have fiber which caused me bad pain. They didn't stop me from having sexual need. That didn't give my husband reason to go anywhere else. Thank you very much. It do not give you a pass ticket to go do what you have to do. No, 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 no. It's not like one time. Woman, money, hotel. Come on, come on, come on. Not nice, not nice, not nice. I bet if the table were turned, he would be devastated. And this is coming from Tiff. If his wife was cheating on him, karma is real. Yeah? The time for next... I know somebody was going to say that I should not give him so much time, right? All right. Anyway, guys, I do understand that. I try to just read them, as they come, because I don't want to be biased. I was very hesitant with this letter. I was like, this person is a bit too much. However, I think that I need to give everybody a fair chance. So I decided that I would read it just in case it is real. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to sidestep it and be like, because you have people like this out there. And it could be 100% real. So I just decide I'm going to read it. And I'm just going to advise them to just please, 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 please have some respect for your wife. Do what you need to do as a husband. Apparently you want your marriage and your wife. What is happening is something that you need to be by her side. You need to encourage her to do the surgery if she's not already planning and doing it. You need to be there in a much better way, not being out there, doing you. And I do know that if you love your wife like that, you wouldn't be doing it. So something else is going on in the marriage that you are not saying, or you are just addicted to sex. Because when you love somebody, you be by their side. There's no way you could go out and you feel comfortable and basically, showing off and it's just about the money, and it doesn't make sense to me. Wake up, check yourself. What is it? Do you need help? Maybe you really do need help, because if you're doing this and you're doing it over and over, guess what? Guess who is sick here? Not your wife, you. You are the sick person, and maybe you really don't deserve your wife. I'm just saying, because if you're doing this at the time when she needed the most, it's not good. So I'm just gonna tell you that, cut it. Thank you for writing in, and I hope we help you to free your mind, because this is what this is all about, and you want to hear it coming from somebody, and the chat is telling you, read everything on the chat if you're watching, and if you're not watching, when you're watching, try to read the comments and all of that, because this is what you said you need. You need to hear someone telling you to stop. So I'm looking in the camera and I'm telling you right now, since you need to hear it, outside of your marriage, you need to stop, and you need to stop now. Okay, so there you have it. Thank you for writing in, and I hope I help you to free your mind. All right, back to the board. Guess the guy is only trying to pull the lady's leg on your channel by asking for bashing and waking up. He is very much awake. That's exactly what I'm thinking. All right, my hubby always hurt me. He is bet biting, loose wording with me on baby. I decided I live it, break up my hubby after 6 years. He's not respect me. Okay, so apparently you're saying that your hubby always hurt you, he doesn't respect you, and after 6 years you decided you was gonna end your relationship. Now, this goes on. There's a lot of time that people are in a relationship, and after a while it becomes toxic. And once it's toxic, then you have no choice but to leave it, because it's not worth it, and it's not worth you being sad and down daily. So I'm thinking that you did the right thing, because if it gets to that stage, you did the right thing to get out of it. This is Katie. Not only unfair for cheating, but spending money they probably can't afford. I agree with you, because that's, to me, the letter is basically, that's what he's complaining about. There was no remorse. There was nothing like, I'm so hurting my wife and I should. It was like, I'm so tired of spending all this kind of money on hotels. So, Hope she never find any receipt. He should be spending his money on getting her help. The table can turn quickly. You reap what you sow. And guess what? Maybe the wife was watching this show while he is on our show. I hope the wife could watch the show and know that, I'm constantly spotting. I wonder if it's me. And start searching. I just hope so. Although I really don't know that if she, know what is going on, then she's going to be hurt. And I really would not like her to be going through that and to find this and to be hurting. So sometimes things is better left alone. I'm not condoning, I'm just saying, okay? All right, he is a fool and a big cheat. That's from Gloria. Okay, Lola, if you wrote the letter, comment. I was hoping so too, Lola. Roots, is tomato juice? Okay. All right. Adrian, I think what is bothering him is the spotting. And as you said, Khichi, he may be addicted to sex. Why he can't be away from sex? He should see a psychologist. yeah, something is going on. As I said, it's not about the fibroid. I mean, as a man, and okay, the wife is sick and he's stepping out, it's not gonna be, ladies, if you know what I mean. It would probably be one person, probably one time, something like that. But ladies, this is a show off, you know that. Don't come on my channel with this, okay? All right. If you know a person is doing something, this can do they can do the same. LOL. Yeah, if I mean she could do the same, but she's you know, sick. Not really sick, it's fibroid. Oh my god, you guys know what that is. It's not really sick. It's just that when period comes around, if it's spotting, it could be painful and stuff like that. But once you get this thing out, you're good to go. You're like brand new. So I'm advising the wife, or for you ladies out there, in case the wife is on the chat, we don't. Anyway, for you ladies out there, if you haven't fibroid and it reached the stage where you are constantly spotting, you need to go to your OBGYN and you need to get it checked. And if it gets to the stage where you need to remove it, then you need to remove it. It is not a major operation, and many thousands of women has gone through this operation and is now doing fine. It's nothing to be scared about. And you know, you really need to get yourself back to normal if this is a constant problem. Okay, all right, so we're gonna wrap the show up and I'm gonna read a few more comments. And guys, please remember to Free Your Mind is actually at 6 p.m. However, I started 15 minutes early today because I have to run out, and it's gonna be back next week at 6 p.m. If you have a situation, if you have a problem, whatever it is that you need to just get it off your chest, not necessarily seeking help, just something you wanna talk about that you would not normally talk with your friends or your family, that's what Free Your Mind is. You're gonna write me an email and I'm just gonna read it, and everyone on the chat is just gonna help you to just free your mind. So basically that's what chat is. It's an interactive thing, and if you also in a situation similar, you could say this has been going on and stuff like that, just to help us to help each other out. So Free Your Mind is open for everyone, okay? And I'm gonna read Roots. You remind me of Marcia Griffiths from Whaler. I met her a few years ago. Great channel. Thank you, Roots. What she said, that's probably was something. Either way, real letter issue or not, is a loser. He definitely is. Will you be my to please me? If you know a person is doing something that can, then okay, I read that before. Are you familiar with the crystal gemstone healing? Do you use it? No, I don't, but yes, I actually heard about that. You aren't up. You why aren't you replying me? All right, let me see. Will you be my sex partner to please me, please? What is that? What is that? All right, you want to free your mind with something, truth be truth? Okay, what, you are a great person. Thanks so much. All right, blessing from London. Okay, guys, so the chat, Free Your Mind is now over. For those of you who are just joining in, you could actually rewind the chat. This chat is gonna be live probably for the next hour. That's how they put it up on YouTube, so you could actually go back and you will be able to comment. The comment will stop once it's processed, and then all these comments will be gone. So if you're joining late, you could go to the beginning of the video and then you'll get to hear the letter and basically get a feel of what we're talking about, and you will still be able to add your comment. The only thing that will happen is that I will not be able to read your comment once the chat is finished, but the chat will be live basically for another half an hour or so, so you still could comment. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for your support, and continue to be, you know, my favorite subscribers. I love you guys, and you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye. Kati, Azima, Norani, and are you sure you want to stop? Yes.